You know someone that died tragically in a car accident or?
Whoa, wait, whoa, that's weird. That is so weird. That is so weird.
Hey guys, I'm Theresa Caputo, the Long Island Medium, and I am here on the BuzzFeed.
On the BuzzFeed, I'm Eric Tabak. I work for BuzzFeed, and I'm gonna contact the dead.
You are?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or you're gonna contact the dead for me?
Maybe, I don't know.
How does this work? Can you talk a little bit about
Yeah, sure.
what
So
you do?
I have an amazing and beautiful gift. I have the ability to sense and feel the souls of the departed. And more importantly, I've been blessed to share my gift on TLC for the past 8 years.
I've watched a bunch of the episodes, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm stressed, because I feel like some of them are very intense. We also saw an episode where the sound guy or the camera guy got read instead.
Yeah.
So I've been warning a day that
happens.
Might have something
that
happen.
happens. Everyone has lost someone. That's the bottom line, right? But not everyone wants, or more importantly, needs to hear from their departed loved ones. When I first learned about my gift, because I'm the first one to say that what I do is absolutely crazy, and I couldn't understand why someone would even want to come and see me.
Yeah.
But what I learned is that unfortunately, when we lose someone, young or old, we here in the physical world are left with all of these negative emotions and burdens. Maybe a should've, could've, would've, and an only if. And all of these emotions don't give us the ability to heal. So what I do is about healing. You have amazing energy, by the way. Yeah, you're so beautiful. I feel like you're so beautiful. But when I see someone, I see their soul, I see really what's inside, and I feel like you're so talented and yeah, very, very beautiful soul. I always just say whatever I see or feel, and I've never seen this before, so this even makes it even more amazing. Do you remember years ago, you used to take sidewalk chalk and make a hopscotch?
Yeah, what?
What is that? I don't have a meaning for that. So usually if I'm gonna, if spirit wants to communicate, they show me things like that. But I find it interesting about this drawing of the sidewalk chalk, so I don't know what it is. Who was the young soul that's departed?
A young soul?
Yeah. You know someone that died tragically in a car accident or?
Whoa, wait, whoa, that's weird. That is so weird. That is so weird. Hold on, I'm sorry. Oop. Having emotions. My cousin did.
Oh. See, so because I found it interesting. Why are you bringing me back to this childhood? You understand that? So usually when spirit shows me a car accident and then they switch seats with me, that's my symbol for where they carry a survivor's guilt. And what I mean by that is, oh my God, I was supposed to be with them. This never would have happened, or I was supposed to pick them up. Whatever it is, or there was a switching in plans. It validates that they do not want us to feel guilty or bad because we survived and we're still here and they departed, especially in this tragedy. Mm-hmm. So was there something about the seatbelt? Because usually when spirit shows me a mark on a seatbelt, it means that they want to make reference to it, whether it could have been they weren't wearing it or they were wearing it and there was the mark from the seatbelt.
Well, I'm not sure if he wasn't wearing a seatbelt or not. He was on his way to a church retreat. And I'm not sure. I think he was driving, but I'm not sure.
But there had to be something about where the plans were switched. Maybe he took a different car. Maybe he wasn't supposed to be driving, whatever it is. Because remember, when he showed me the switching of the seats with the survivor's guilt, I said to you, I kind of felt like it wasn't directly for you, that it could be for someone else.
Right.
Did you have to open yourself up to feeling something, or it started just happening?
It just started. You have to understand, I was born this way. So for me, I've always sensed and felt things. What I had to understand was what spirit was trying to communicate. So that's why it's important when I share my signs and symbols where it could have a different meaning for someone else. So, but you'll have to tune in and watch the new season of Long Island Medium on Friday nights.
Well, that's super exciting.
Fantastic.
I'm excited to check it out. Thank you so much for coming in and everything. It was such a pleasure.
It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
How did she know that? It was weird. When she said car accident, it just hit me. I froze. She hit it right on the nose. And for me, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. She knew exactly who I would have wanted to talk to. And that was just so weird. It was so bizarre. I don't have words for it. It didn't hit me really until I talked with my family and they were like, yeah, no, he wasn't supposed to be in that car. And I was just like, okay, so she definitely spoke to my cousin.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Kayleen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. Unfortunately, we don't know what was going on inside the vehicle, but we do know that he was sitting in like the second or third row of the van.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
He wasn't wearing a seatbelt?
No.
Yo. Oh my God, I didn't know that. You know, mommy felt guilty just about just how everything happened, of just like, she was like, you know, we weren't that close and after we moved and stuff, and she felt guilty of not being around as much, or like, you know, being together with the family as much and stuff with him. And he was like, or at least the medium said that like any guilt that you're feeling, and I don't know if this applies to you too, but any guilt that you're feeling of anything, let it go. Like, he's happy and he's in a good place.
Me. You don't understand what this has done for me. Thank you. I replaced his voicemail. Okay, I won't throw away this phone just to hear his voice. Because of a message he left for me. And I just spoke to him a week prior, and he promised me to come visit me. I'm very thankful. I'm so happy that he was able to reach out to one of us. I'm so happy. I can finally let it go. I can let it go. But thank you, Katie.
Of course.
Thank you. I'm so happy when you reached out.
I'm so happy that I was able to even relay this message, so.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Okay, I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really dark time for the entire family. But I'm just like, I'm so thankful that somehow, the stars aligned, the universe made this happen. Somehow I ended up at BuzzFeed, and somehow I ended up meeting the medium, and like my family got closure, that's amazing. Not everybody can say that, so.